Always be silent in 5 situations is not about avoiding conflict, but about embracing the power of silence as a stabilizing force in moments of emotional intensity. When feelings surge, the natural impulse is to react immediately, to speak, release frustrations, or confront the situation. However, this reaction often clouds judgment and leads to regrettable words or actions. Choosing silence instead provides a space to step back, find clarity, and allow emotions to settle before responding. Silence is a profound response when emotions surge, serving as a stabilizing force in moments of intensity. When feelings are heightened, it is natural to feel an overwhelming urge to react immediately, to speak out, to release pent-up frustrations, or to address the situation head-on. However, this impulsive reaction often clouds judgment, leading to words or actions that may later be regretted. Instead, choosing silence allows a person to step back from the emotional storm and find clarity in the midst of chaos. This momentary pause creates the space needed to process emotions more deeply, ensuring that responses are thoughtful and measured rather than reactionary. When emotions run high, it often feels as if a tempest is brewing inside, pushing for immediate release. The mind races, thoughts blur together, and clarity becomes elusive. In these moments, silence offers an opportunity to regain control. By refraining from speaking or acting on impulse, silence gives the emotional waves time to settle, much like the calming of turbulent waters. This process not only brings clarity to the individual, but also fosters a greater understanding of the root cause of their emotions. Is the current situation truly the trigger, or are there underlying issues that have remained unresolved? Silence provides the time to untangle this emotional web and distinguish between fleeting frustrations and more deeply rooted feelings. Silence also acts as a buffer against emotional escalation. When confronted with a heated situation, responding immediately can often amplify the tension. Words spoken in anger or frustration have the potential to exacerbate conflicts, making resolution more difficult. By choosing silence, however, an individual creates a moment of stillness, reducing the likelihood of unnecessary escalation. This pause communicates a sense of composure and control, encouraging others involved to mirror the same restraint. In this way, silence becomes not only a tool for personal clarity, but also a catalyst for maintaining harmony in interpersonal interactions. The power of silence lies in its ability to foster self-awareness. It offers a space to reflect on what truly matters before deciding how to respond. This practice of self-reflection helps to align emotions with values, ensuring that actions and words remain authentic and purposeful. It is within this space of quiet contemplation that individuals can evaluate the weight of their emotions, determining whether immediate expression is necessary or whether holding back is the wiser course. Silence in this context is not an avoidance of feelings, but a deliberate act of acknowledging them fully without letting them dictate behavior. Furthermore, silence strengthens emotional resilience. The more one practices holding back during moments of emotional intensity, the more adept they become at navigating future challenges with grace and control. This emotional endurance is not about suppressing feelings, but about allowing them to exist without rushing to act on them. Over time, this practice builds confidence in one's ability to manage emotions constructively, fostering a sense of inner strength and self-mastery. Silence allows individuals to approach situations with greater empathy. For example, in an argument with a friend, pausing to listen instead of interrupting can reveal their true concerns. This creates room for understanding emotions and motivations, fostering deeper connections. This empathetic approach not only diffuses tension, but also paves the way for more meaningful and constructive communication when the time comes to respond. Choosing silence during emotional intensity takes courage and discipline. It prioritizes clarity over impulsivity and values thoughtful responses. This restraint shows respect for one's emotions and the weight of words. Silence is not a sign of weakness or passivity. Rather, it is a deliberate and powerful decision to create space for reflection, understanding, and purposeful action. In embracing silence, one gains the ability to navigate emotional challenges with a calm and measured approach. It provides the foundation for thoughtful decision-making, fosters empathy, and strengthens emotional resilience. In a world where reactions are often immediate and unfiltered, silence offers a rare and transformative opportunity to pause, reflect, and respond with intention. It is through this deliberate stillness that clarity emerges, allowing emotions to be understood and actions to be guided by wisdom rather than impulse. Negativity often feels like an oppressive force, pressing down and obscuring one's ability to see hope or joy. It thrives on reaction, drawing strength from emotional responses and clouding clarity of thought. Rising above negativity requires a deliberate shift in focus, a conscious decision to prioritize positivity and gratitude over the pervasive weight of cynicism or despair. This is not about denying the existence of challenges or dismissing valid feelings of frustration, but about reclaiming control over one's mindset and preserving mental balance in the face of adversity. When surrounded by negativity, the choice to hold on to positivity becomes an act of resilience. It is easy to succumb to the pull of negative energy, especially when it is mirrored by those around us. Yet choosing to nurture a positive outlook serves as a protective barrier, shielding one's emotional and mental well-being. This act begins with self-awareness, recognizing the moments when negativity begins to infiltrate thoughts and feelings. It is in these moments that the power of gratitude emerges as a transformative tool. Gratitude redirects attention from challenges to life's meaningful moments, creating emotional stability and clarity. Gratitude, however, is not a passive state. It requires active engagement and practice. In the face of negativity, consciously identifying even the smallest blessings can serve as a counterbalance to darker emotions. Reflecting on moments of kindness, personal achievements, or simple joys creates a mental shift that not only combats negative thinking, but also fosters resilience. The act of focusing on gratitude transforms perception, allowing one to see beyond the immediate challenges to the underlying richness of life. This perspective cultivates a sense of stability, reinforcing the idea that negativity, no matter how pervasive, does not define one's reality. Rising above negativity also involves grounding oneself in purpose. Purpose serves as a guiding light, helping to navigate through the fog of negativity with clarity and determination. When challenges arise, reminding oneself of long-term goals or deeply held values helps to place difficulties in context. This grounding strengthens resolve, making it easier to withstand external pressures without being consumed by them. Purpose not only motivates, but also provides a sense of direction, ensuring that one's actions remain aligned with what truly matters. It is this alignment that allows individuals to move forward with confidence, even when negativity attempts to derail their progress. Compassion is another powerful tool in overcoming negativity. Often negativity originates not from external situations, but from internal struggles projected outward. Recognizing that others may be acting out of pain, frustration, or insecurity creates an opportunity to respond with empathy rather than defensiveness. Compassion shifts the dynamic, dissolving negativity's power by reframing it as an expression of human vulnerability. This approach does not mean tolerating harmful behavior, but rather acknowledging its source and choosing a response rooted in understanding. In doing so, one not only maintains emotional equilibrium, but also fosters healthier interactions and connections with others. Creating a positive environment further enhances the ability to rise above negativity. Surrounding oneself with uplifting influences, whether through supportive relationships, engaging in fulfilling hobbies, or immersing in nature, reinforces a sense of well-being. Positive experiences act as a counterweight to negativity, renewing energy and inspiring hope. By intentionally seeking out moments of joy and connection, one cultivates a mindset that is more resistant to negativity's pull. These moments serve as reminders of life's beauty and potential, helping to maintain perspective during challenging times. Self-belief plays a crucial role in rising above negativity. Trusting in one's abilities and decisions creates a foundation of confidence that negativity cannot easily shake. When faced with criticism or doubt, self-belief acts as a stabilizing force, affirming that one's path is valid and worthy. This inner strength enables individuals to remain focused on their goals and values, even when external circumstances attempt to undermine them. By reinforcing self-belief, individuals build a mental resilience that allows them to thrive despite the presence of negativity. Hope is the final essential element in overcoming negativity. Hope provides the assurance that difficult times are temporary and that better days lie ahead. It shifts the focus from immediate struggles to long-term possibilities, inspiring perseverance and optimism. In moments of hardship, hope acts as a lifeline, reminding individuals that challenges are opportunities for growth and that setbacks do not define the future. Cultivating hope allows one to see beyond current difficulties, finding strength in the belief that brighter moments await. Rising above negativity is not a single act, but a continuous process of choice and intention. It requires the courage to prioritize positivity, the discipline to practice gratitude, and the resilience to stay grounded in purpose. Through compassion, self-belief, and hope, individuals can navigate negativity without being consumed by it. This journey fosters not only emotional balance, but also a deeper understanding of one's strength and capacity for growth. By embracing these principles, negativity loses its power, leaving space for a life defined by joy, meaning, and resilience. In the heat of conflict or provocation, the instinct to respond immediately can feel almost irresistible. Words may rise to the surface, fueled by emotion and urgency, demanding to be spoken. However, in such moments, silence emerges as a powerful alternative. Far from being a sign of weakness, silence demonstrates remarkable strength and discipline. It allows individuals to step away from the immediacy of the situation, fostering understanding, building emotional control, and creating the potential for meaningful connection. When faced with provocation, silence serves as a protective barrier between the self and the situation. By choosing not to engage immediately, one can resist the pull of impulsive reactions that may escalate tensions further. This moment of stillness offers a chance to observe and process the dynamics at play. It creates space to examine the provocation from a place of clarity rather than allowing emotions to dictate responses. In this pause, silence becomes a tool of self-mastery, enabling individuals to maintain their composure even in challenging circumstances. Silence is also an act of empathy in conflict. By remaining quiet, one gives the other person room to express themselves fully without interruption. This gesture signals a willingness to listen and understand their perspective, which can often diffuse hostility. People feel valued when they are heard, and silence can serve as an invitation for open communication rather than confrontation. It shifts the focus from proving a point to fostering dialogue, turning what might have been an argument into an opportunity for connection. Moreover, silence provides the time needed to assess the true nature of the conflict. In the heat of the moment, it is easy to misinterpret words or actions, letting assumptions take over. Silence allows one to step back and question the motivations behind the provocation. Is it truly personal, or does it stem from the other person's struggles or misunderstandings? By refraining from immediate reaction, one can approach the situation with greater objectivity, avoiding unnecessary escalation and fostering more thoughtful responses. This practice of silence also strengthens emotional control. Choosing not to engage in reactive behavior builds resilience, allowing individuals to manage their emotions more effectively in future situations. Each time one resists the urge to retaliate impulsively, it becomes easier to maintain this composure in the face of provocation. Over time, this fosters a sense of inner strength and self-assurance, empowering individuals to navigate even the most difficult conflicts with grace. Silence during conflict is not about avoidance, but about intention. It is a deliberate decision to pause, reflect, and respond in a way that aligns with one's values and goals. This approach ensures that words and actions contribute to resolution rather than further discord. Silence creates a moment for introspection, enabling one to weigh the impact of potential responses and choose the path that fosters understanding rather than division. In some cases, silence can serve as a boundary, signaling that certain behaviors are unacceptable without needing to engage directly. Walking away or refraining from verbal engagement can communicate a refusal to participate in negativity. This form of silence protects emotional well-being while asserting self-respect. It is not an act of submission, but a declaration of one's priorities, peace and integrity over the need to prove a point or win an argument. Silence also opens the door to creative solutions in conflict. When emotions are high, the mind often focuses narrowly on immediate grievances, limiting the ability to see alternative perspectives or solutions. By stepping back and allowing silence to create mental space, individuals can approach the situation with renewed clarity and creativity. This broader perspective enables them to identify resolutions that may have been overlooked in the heat of the moment. Choosing silence in the face of provocation requires courage and patience. It demands a commitment to prioritizing long-term harmony over short-term satisfaction. It challenges individuals to rise above the immediate emotional pull and act with intention and wisdom. This choice reflects a profound understanding of the power of restraint and the value of thoughtful communication. Silence transforms conflict from a battleground into an opportunity for growth and connection. It fosters understanding, builds emotional resilience, and paves the way for constructive dialogue. By embracing silence, individuals can navigate provocation with strength and grace, turning even the most challenging interactions into moments of insight and progress. This practice not only enhances personal relationships, but also nurtures a deeper sense of self-awareness and emotional mastery, allowing one to thrive in the face of adversity. Gossip is an insidious force capable of eroding trust, creating division, and sowing negativity. It thrives on attention and reaction, drawing energy from the willingness of others to participate or engage. Overcoming gossip requires a combination of silence, empathy, and boundary setting. These tools not only diffuse gossip's impact, but also preserve one's integrity, fostering an environment of mutual respect and understanding. Silence plays a pivotal role in neutralizing gossip. By choosing not to engage, one denies gossip the validation it seeks. Words are the fuel that keeps gossip alive, and silence extinguishes its fire. Refusing to contribute signals that negativity has no place in one's conversations, setting a quiet yet firm standard for respectful communication. This silence is not about passivity. Rather, it is a deliberate choice to rise above harmful chatter and maintain one's dignity. It reflects a commitment to fostering positivity over perpetuating unkindness. However, silence alone is not always enough to overcome gossip. Empathy is a crucial companion to silence, allowing individuals to understand the motivations behind gossip without condoning it. Often, gossip arises from insecurity, frustration, or a desire to feel included. Recognizing this helps to view gossipers with compassion rather than judgment, breaking the cycle of negativity by addressing the underlying emotions. This perspective shifts focus from the words being spoken to the pain or struggles that may be driving them, creating opportunities for understanding and connection. Setting boundaries is equally essential when dealing with gossip. Clear communication about one's values and limits establishes a safe emotional space and discourages further negativity. Boundaries might involve redirecting conversations or explicitly stating discomfort with gossip. For instance, a simple statement like, "I prefer not to discuss others when they're not here," can effectively disarm a gossip-fueled interaction. Boundaries serve as a protective shield, ensuring that one's principles remain intact even in challenging social dynamics. In addition to silence and boundary setting, it is important to lead by example. By consistently avoiding gossip and demonstrating respect in one's interactions, individuals create a ripple effect of positivity. Others often mirror the behavior they observe, and a steadfast commitment to integrity inspires similar conduct in peers. This proactive approach not only curbs gossip, but also fosters an environment where trust and respect can flourish. Over time, such actions cultivate a reputation for fairness and reliability, further reducing the likelihood of being drawn into negative exchanges. When one becomes the subject of gossip, the situation can feel deeply personal and hurtful. In such moments, silence becomes a tool for self-preservation. Choosing not to react immediately prevents the escalation of rumors and provides an opportunity to reflect on the situation calmly. It is important to remember that gossip often reflects more about the gossiper than the subject. By holding on to one's sense of self-worth and focusing on personal truth, individuals can withstand the sting of unkind words without allowing them to define their identity. Forgiveness is a powerful response to gossip. While it may be tempting to harbor resentment toward those who spread rumors, forgiveness frees the individual from the emotional burden of negativity. It is not about excusing the behavior, but about releasing its hold on one's peace of mind. Forgiveness allows individuals to move forward with clarity and strength, unencumbered by the weight of others' words. This act of grace not only benefits the forgiver, but also sets an example of resilience and emotional maturity. Redirecting conversations is another effective strategy to combat gossip. When a conversation veers toward negativity, gently steering it toward neutral or positive topics can shift the dynamic. Asking questions about the other person's interests, sharing uplifting stories, or discussing shared goals creates a more constructive dialogue. This redirection not only diffuses gossip, but also demonstrates an active commitment to meaningful communication. Over time, such interactions encourage others to adopt a similar focus on positivity. Overcoming gossip is about maintaining integrity in the face of negativity. It requires a steadfast commitment to values, a willingness to extend empathy, and the courage to set boundaries. By choosing silence over participation, compassion over judgment, and action over passivity, individuals can rise above the corrosive effects of gossip. This approach not only protects one's emotional well-being, but also fosters an environment where respect and kindness can thrive. Through these practices, gossip loses its power, and the space it once occupied is filled with trust, understanding, and genuine connection. In the midst of life's noise, clarity often feels elusive, buried beneath layers of distractions, assumptions, and emotional turbulence. Yet, it is within moments of silence that reflection becomes possible, allowing one to strip away the clutter and access deeper truths. Silence provides a sanctuary for introspection, creating space to align actions with personal values. This process of self-reflection is not just a retreat from the chaos, but a deliberate act of seeking clarity and purpose. Silence serves as a pause, a moment to step back from immediate reactions and automatic patterns. In this stillness, the mind is free to explore questions that might otherwise remain unanswered. What truly matters in this moment? Are the actions being considered aligned with long-term goals and values? These questions, often overshadowed by the urgency of day-to-day life, come to the forefront during reflective silence. The absence of external noise allows inner voices to emerge, voices that guide decisions with authenticity and wisdom. Reflection through silence is not about avoiding decisions or suppressing emotions. Rather, it is a means of giving emotions and thoughts the time they need to settle. When emotions surge, they can distort judgment, much like a foggy mirror obscures a clear reflection. Silence lets the emotional waves calm, revealing the deeper truths beneath. This clarity helps to distinguish between fleeting frustrations and issues that require attention, allowing responses to be guided by thoughtful consideration rather than impulsivity. In silence, one has the opportunity to reconnect with personal values. These values act as a compass, guiding decisions and ensuring that actions remain true to what is most important. When life feels overwhelming or decisions seem particularly difficult, returning to these core principles provides stability and direction. Reflective silence enables individuals to assess whether their choices align with these values, fostering a sense of integrity and coherence. This alignment not only strengthens self-confidence, but also ensures that actions contribute to a fulfilling and purposeful life. Silence also allows for the exploration of deeper motivations. In the rush of daily life, it is easy to act out of habit or external expectation rather than genuine intention. Reflective silence creates a space to ask why certain actions or decisions are being pursued. Is the motivation driven by fear, obligation, or desire for approval, or does it stem from a true sense of purpose and passion? By uncovering these motivations, one gains greater clarity about which paths to follow and which to leave behind. The process of reflection also reveals patterns, both constructive and destructive, in thought and behavior. In silence, it becomes possible to observe recurring themes in responses to challenges, interactions with others, and approaches to goals. Recognizing these patterns provides an opportunity for growth, as individuals can identify areas where change is needed and build on their strengths. This awareness, cultivated through reflective silence, serves as a foundation for personal and emotional development. Silence fosters patience, which is essential for achieving clarity. In a culture that often prioritizes speed and instant gratification, the practice of sitting with uncertainty and waiting for answers to unfold is a powerful act. Not all solutions come immediately, and forcing decisions can lead to outcomes misaligned with one's true needs or values. Embracing the stillness of silence teaches the value of patience, encouraging individuals to trust that clarity will emerge in its own time. This trust reduces anxiety and creates space for thoughtful, deliberate action. Moments of silence are also opportunities to rediscover hope and resilience. Reflection allows one to look back on past challenges, recognizing the strength and lessons gained from overcoming them. This perspective fosters a sense of confidence in the ability to navigate future obstacles. By acknowledging growth and progress, silence transforms reflection into a source of empowerment. It reminds individuals that even in moments of uncertainty, they have the tools and inner resources to move forward with courage and determination. Reflection through silence has the added benefit of enhancing relationships. When individuals take the time to reflect on their interactions with others, they can better understand their own role in fostering connection and resolving conflict. Silence enables one to consider the perspectives and feelings of others, promoting empathy and thoughtful communication. This introspective approach not only strengthens bonds, but also paves the way for more meaningful and harmonious relationships. Silence is a gateway to self-discovery and transformation. It creates a space where thoughts and emotions can be untangled, values can be reaffirmed, and clarity can emerge. Through this practice, individuals gain a deeper understanding of themselves and their place in the world, fostering a life that is guided by authenticity and purpose. In a world filled with noise and distraction, moments of silence are not just a respite, but a profound opportunity to realign, recharge, and rediscover what truly matters. By embracing the transformative power of reflection, one can navigate life's complexities with greater wisdom, resilience, and inner peace. Silence, often misunderstood as passivity, is a profound force that empowers personal growth and strengthens relationships. In a world that often demands immediate responses, Choosing silence reflects discipline, self-awareness, and emotional resilience. It creates a space where clarity can flourish, allowing individuals to process emotions, align actions with values, and foster thoughtful connections. By embracing silence, we gain the ability to navigate life's complexities with purpose and poise. Through silence, we develop the capacity to pause and reflect, enabling responses guided by wisdom rather than impulse. This practice strengthens emotional endurance, helping us to remain steady in moments of intensity. Silence also invites empathy, deepening our understanding of others and transforming conflicts into opportunities for connection. In relationships, silence is a bridge, fostering trust and mutual respect by creating space for meaningful dialogue. Ultimately, silence is a transformative tool that enriches both the inner self and the bonds we share with others. It teaches us the value of stillness, reminding us that true strength lies not in constant action, but in the ability to pause, reflect, and respond with intention. By embracing the power of silence, we unlock clarity, nurture resilience, and illuminate our purpose. In the stillness, we find the strength to create lives of intention, connection, and grace.